Hi everyone, my name's Tim Carnegie and I am an ICMP graduate, currently playing drums for Ruby Rushton and Tenderlonius. I'm also teaching drums and percussion in various schools across London. So in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through some concepts to help develop your drum fills. So I'm going to start off by sharing a little bit about my experience and my musical journey so far. So I started off playing drums from a young age. I've quite a musical family, so there was always a wide variety of music being played in the car and in the house. And I remember on long drives as a kid, I'd be listening to the beats in the back of the car, like trying to drum along as you do, as we do as drummers. Going to church was like a really big part of my musical journey, as it gave me a chance to like hear different styles of music live, and also gave me a chance to play in a band setting. I joined a church band when I was like 11 or 12, and that gave me experience playing live from a young age. So that's kind of where I picked up like groove and pocket and playing to time and stuff like that. Many years later, I decided to pursue music as a career, and that's when I decided to go to ICMP, where I learned not just the technical aspects of drums but music as a whole, and that really helped me, and also like gave me a chance to learn how to develop my music creativity in other ways off of the drum kit as well, which is useful. So like production and composition and stuff like that, which I thought that was quite helpful. While studying, I actually landed a few gigs and started to tour and teach drums in schools, and I've been doing all of that ever since. Okay, so let's move on to today's lesson. For the first example of developing our drum fills, I'm going to use a combination of just two rudiments. It's quite common that you'll learn these two rudiments first, in particular when learning the drums, so I thought it would be a really good place to start. The first rudiment is the single stroke roll. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with this rudiment, the sticking is right, left, and we're going to play 8 strokes. So I'm just going to put my snare on. So it's going to sound like this. Now I'm right-handed, so I lead with my right hand, but if you're left-handed or find it easier just to start with your left, you would play the reverse of this. So, okay, so that's the first 8 notes, which is the single stroke roll, and we're going to play 8 strokes. The second rudiment that I'm going to use in combination is the double stroke roll. Okay, the sticking for that is right, right, left, left, and we're going to play 8 strokes as well. So that's going to go like this. And if you're left-handed, of course, just lead with your left hand. Okay, so this fill is going to be 1 bar's length, and the notes are going to be played as semiquavers. We've got 16 notes in total. The first 8 is our singles, and the second 8 is our doubles. So together you should have this. It's a bit faster. And lastly, from here we're going to move this around the kit. So there's so much we can do with just these two rudiments combined. So I'm just going to quickly demonstrate just a few ideas around the kit. And when I'm finished, pause the video. Why not come up with a couple of ideas of your own and see how creative you can be with just these two rudiments. Okay, great. So now we're going to dig just a little bit deeper. We're going to get a little bit more advanced and see how we can develop this idea further. So I'm going to share with you one thing that I do a lot in my playing, and that is separating my doubles. So playing my double strokes between 2 different surfaces as opposed to 1. So at the start of the video, we looked at playing doubles like this. So now we're going to select 2 surfaces and play the double strokes. So for example, we might play between our tom and our snare. Still doubles, but just developing the idea a bit further. So if we're going, say for example, we've done our single strokes roll and we're going around the kit and we end up to where the floor tom is, instead of just playing a double stroke roll on the floor tom, you could go between your ride and your floor tom. So the first 8. And from here, you're close to your ride, play your doubles from here to your floor tom. Same sticking as before. So together, that's one idea. Maybe you might want to go between your tom 2 and your floor tom. So again, have a go, pause this video and come up with a few ideas of your own. All right, everyone, I hope you're still with me. We've got a few more ideas to go in developing this concept. So another way of developing this idea is incorporating the kick drum. Now, this is an all-time favorite of mine. I absolutely rinse this idea all over my playing. I usually use this when I'm playing the double stroke roll on anything that sits on the higher frequency register of the kit. So maybe a stack, maybe you've got a stack. The bell of the ride is a good one. Okay, the hi-hats is another favorite of mine that I play my kick drum with. So I'm just going to demonstrate that really slow. I'm trying to make it really simple, and then after I've shared a few of my ideas, pause the video and come up with a couple of ideas of your own. Okay, so now we've reached the third and final segment of today's lesson, and we're going to be looking at incorporating accents. Okay, so for the first two examples, we was modifying the second part of the fill, which was using the double stroke rolls, the right, right, left, left. Now we're going to focus mainly on the single stroke roll side of this fill. So we're going to have a look at these accents. We're going to count in semiquavers, 1 E ander, 2 E ander. And I'm going to accent all of the E's on my left hand just for the single stroke roll part of the fill. So that will sound like this. Then continue on with my doubles. So altogether that will look like this. Okay, so now I'm going to apply that around the kit. To help with your timekeeping and consistency, I would recommend practicing with a metronome when you're going through these exercises. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have a look at adding all of the concepts that we've covered today to this rudiment. So that's using the kick drum, incorporating accents, using the double stroke roll across 2 surfaces opposed to 1. And I'm going to give you an idea of what that looks like when you add them all together. Okay, so today we've been focusing on just 2 rudiments, the singles and the doubles, but you can take these concepts and apply them to any of your favourite rudiments. So for example, your paradiddle, using some of today's concepts. Okay, so I was using my kick drum, and when it came to my doubles, my diddles, I was using 2 different surfaces. So that's just another way of kind of developing your drum fill idea. For example, using the 5-stroke roll. I'm I'm playing the, right, left, left, right, left. So I might want to use my kick as an accent with the first stroke, maybe change the drum or the cymbal. Yeah. So there's so much that we can do to develop our drum fills with just these three concepts. Okay, so these are just a few concepts that I've used over the years to help develop my drum fills. When you're ready, pause this video and why not give it a try with some of your favourite rudiments. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. Please check out the channel for more content, and if you want to know anything more about ICMP, just contact the administration team. Good luck with all your drumming, and I'll see you next time.